The next issue is interesting cases. Can you give us an example of an interesting case you handled?
One of the more interesting cases I've handled from a professional and a personal matter was representing Technion from Haifa when they participated in the joint venture with Cornell to create a Technion school in New York. So when it happened, it was really the first of its kind in the world and the first of its kind in the United States. And now it's something that's totally accepted, but it was so out of the box when it started. And I still remember the day when the president, the head of Technion, called me and said, "Can you meet us at the Cornell Club at 4 o'clock?" And I said, sure. And there was just at a table like this, a small table, and there were a few professors and him. And he said, we're going to participate in the competition that Bloomberg just announced to join up with an American university to create a new entrepreneurial or tech university in the United States. And that's what happened.
That's very interesting.
It was a very big deal because there was no, every time we negotiate or do any contracts, we have a form contract that we can start with. We created the form contracts. We created everything. We had to get Technion licensed. We had to create the relationship legally with Technion and Cornell. And it was a lot of pushing and pulling because they were American, we were Israeli, and they wanted what they wanted and I wanted what we wanted. Mm-hmm. And it worked out. And now we have kids studying at Roosevelt Island, getting a degree from Technion and getting a degree from Cornell at the same time. And Great. It's been a boom for New York. There were protesters outside the Google building where we first were for the first couple of years until the facility, the university was built on Roosevelt Island. But we lived through that, and now that's just a memory. We are the first university in the United States to have the U.S. Patent Office inside the university. So it was really, it was an amazing new thing that Bloomberg brought to New York, and the first of its kind in many, many different aspects. The only bad thing was every time I went to the building, there were kids there, and they were the entrepreneurs of today and tomorrow, but they were only 20 years old. So if you were 30 years old, you felt like you were really aging out. Mm-hmm. But it was an exciting time.
Thanks for sharing with us this valuable information.